let's turn YouTube back on. We're playing the Panda's testing her computer game this week. We're playing a dangerous game, and I kind of love it. I kind of love it. I love the thrill. I love the thrill. But let's, just because I don't want anything to blow up and I'm nervous, we're going to turn the music off for tonight because we really don't need it. Let's come over here. Let's get the controller. Let's party. And let's go. Yeah, some of them, I use this week as like a way to just finally like come in and like refresh some things a little bit. It was like as annoying as it was. How do I skip cutscenes? How do I skip cutscenes? How did I do that? How did I do that? Okay. Hi, Sarah. Sarah, everybody's bamboo seemed to have saved when I added it to people. Chesney got all his bamboo. I redeemed Rax's bamboo for it. He had the free bamboo I gave him. So everything seems to have saved except for Sarah's. Why did Sarah's not save? Sarah, I'll add bamboo to yours later.
Are you okay?
But Rax's bamboo saved. Chesney's bamboo saved.
I'll check it out.
I don't know. We'll try again. We'll try again. At least I know I did something enough for some people's bamboo to save now.
Don't come any closer.
Run, Claire! How was your stream earlier, though? I was lurking. I saw you switch to Expedition 33. This is not what I'm supposed to be doing. This is not what I'm supposed to be doing. You just got out of the shower? Nice. Now you gotta dry your hair. Oh, this one does not feel nearly as nice as one remake did last week. Look, guys!
Don't shoot.
It's Steve! You did half of the castle and made a little bit of progress at Expedition 33. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, Ashley is... I say it often, but like... Those of us that get annoyed by Ashley in 4 Remake, we've all literally forgot how bad she was in OG. We have all literally forgotten how far we have come and what she used to be like. The only good thing that OG4's got, though, the only good thing that OG4's got with Ashley is you can put her in a trash bin. You can put Ashley in a trash bin where she belongs, and she'll stay out of your way for a little while. You remember her being bad, but you didn't think she was that bad. Yes, she's that bad. She is that bad.
Anybody here?
Alright, guys. For time's sake, because I do want to get through 2 games tonight to stick us back on track. Still playing, but we're playing with a rocket launcher. How do I move it? There we go. You really like the... I do too. I think this is one of my favorite mods. Also, hi, Candy. How are you doing? So, guys, Candy went to the movies earlier today, and apparently Cinemark is having this amazing deal where you can take, like, any container in, and they'll fill it up for $5 of popcorn. Candy showed me this amazing hardware store bucket, like, straight from, like, Home Depot, Menards, Lowe's, or something like that, filled up with popcorn, and I want I need to show that picture to my kids later because my oldest will flip out. My oldest will absolutely flip out. Very, very, very sad that we don't have a Cinemark branded theater near us because that would have been a fun little family day for the long weekend. I just think like it's such a great idea. Like, I know as two people, you guys couldn't get through it, but I'd be really interested to see, pew, what a family of four could do to that. I would be very interested to see what a family of four could do to that. It would make my day. Yeah, normally, guys, those of you that hang out around here a lot, we never use this thing. I can't tell you the last time I used this rocket launcher, but we're aiming for speed today because we are so behind. You are. Does popcorn save? I've never tried to actually save popcorn. Is it still viable after a while? Or does, like, it drastically go downhill the longer it sits?
Again?
She's having an extra day. So you tied it up. Oh, okay. If you tie it up, then yeah, it'll keep for a while. Yeah, how was the movie? I don't know if I've ever actually sat through a 28 Days Later. Yeah, I guess that makes sense because, like, they sell, like, bagged popcorn and whatnot, like Skinny Pop, or, like, AMC sells, their popcorn bagged up in the stores and whatnot, so I guess it's not bad. And then at the holidays, you can get those popcorn tins and whatnot. So I guess it makes sense. I guess I've never actually had leftover popcorn in a movie theater before. I've never had it, guys. Did that not even hit him? Okay, that hit him. But yeah, guys, we never do this. I want to get through these too fast because I know 4 remake's going to take us a while. And I don't like 3 remakes, so anything that's going to get us through 3 remake faster, I did that wrong. I did that wrong again. 9, 15, 7. You think the last one's coming out later this year? I had to, like, go back in time. Is 28 Days Later, like, the 28 years later? Is that, like, the same thing as 28 weeks later? Because I know that one from, like, what was that, the 90s? Are they, like, all in the same thing? Or are they 2 completely separate thingies? I'm, like, trying to mentally think of, like, the route here. Because since we're using a rocket, there's certain things that we don't need to do. And I'm trying to, like, think of what that is that we don't need to do. Personally prefer 28 days, 20 weeks. I'm sitting here questioning if I've seen either. I'm sure I have. I just don't know. Like, I had to have, right? I have, like, vague memory. I have a vague memory of being at my cousin's house in, like, the early 2000s. And her talking about 28 weeks later, how it was, like, the scariest movie she's ever seen. I have memory of that.
How fast can you get back?
But I don't know when that was.
Got something to show you. It's important.
I want to say that was really close to the time that the first Bring It On movie came out. Because I also have memory of about the exact same time sitting in their living room and watching the old Bring It On movies. With, like, Kirsten Dunst and whatnot. That's my memories. Let's blow you up. I don't know how I just triggered him because I've never triggered him before. But yeah, I just remember my cousin saying 28 Weeks Later was like the scariest movie she's ever seen before. That's all I remember. But no, if you guys haven't, a cool show that we started watching, Rax and I started Welcome to Derry on HBO. And I think we're on like episode 3 or something. 3 or 4. It's pretty good so far. If you guys like horror, they've done really well with it. They've done, Welcome to Derry is obviously like an It, like, prequel and whatnot. Stephen King's It. They've done a really good job with the monster. I don't know what she wants either.
Did you not feed her enough this morning?
I fed her. I don't know if I fed her adequately to her taste, but I fed the dog. I fed the dog. Mystic's acting, guys, like she's never been fed before. Mystic's acting like she hasn't been fed all weekend, and yeah, she's having a day. She's having a day. It's a direct sequel and starts with the others off. I don't know if I've ever heard of Bone Temple either. I don't do a lot of movies, if I'm being perfectly honest with you all.
No.
I don't do a lot of movies.
Trying to guide somebody with bad directions like you.
Oh no. That's impossible. And I know it because it's me. We don't need what's in there. I'm having trouble though with this you control the camera by the right joystick. I'm having trouble with that today. Yeah, I do so much better with like TV shows than I do with movies. I don't know why. Because in theory, like a movie, you're like only dedicating an hour and a half, 2.5 hours max of your time to the story, right? And then a TV show, you're like locking yourself in for multiple episodes, multiple seasons and whatnot. But I don't know what it is. TV shows are just always more comfy to me. And I don't know why. Yoink you. Yoink you. And let's get the fuck out of here. You were pleasantly surprised. See, I don't ever really listen to movie reviews because I have seen some movies get trash-ass reviews, and then I rather enjoy them. So, like, I take reviews with a grain of salt. Like, I've always considered, like, Rax and I foodies. My mother will call Rax and I food snobs. But, like, I learned right when we started really getting into, like, you know, trying different foods and different restaurants and whatnot, that you can only take, like, a Yelp review with a grain of salt. There was a restaurant where we, used to live, and they got, like, obliterated on Yelp because some lady decided to give a pizza joint a trash review because either she didn't like it or she was allergic to tomato sauce. And she got mad that the only other option was like a white Alfredo-y type sauce. And so she gave the pizza joint a 1 star for being a pizza joint, essentially. And like after that, I can't with reviews anymore. I can't. Like, I get it to an extent. Like, white pizzas do exist, right? Chicken bacon ranch pizzas are far superior on a white sauce. Like, that's the only thing you can really put on a chicken bacon ranch. It just don't taste good on marinara. But pizza in itself is meant to have marinara and meant to be tomatoey. So, like, how can you go and trash a review because the pizzas use tomatoes? What? At that point, don't go get fucking pizza. Or go get pizza in a place that doesn't use cornmeal.
Come here.
You ask me. I get it. Like, if you don't like sauce, ask for less and they'll do it for you. If you're lactose intolerant, maybe, like, ask for light cheese or something. She does not like you today. Mystic is, like, getting eye drops, guys, because she's got dry eyes, and she is over here fighting Rax for it.
Open your eye.
Open your eyes. Come on.
Wake up.
Mystic is being a boss. Thank you. I got a pink drink, guys.
Hey, you should have the coffee.
It's okay. You can't have tomato. But you wouldn't go write a 1-star review at a pizza place, Sarah, because they use tomato sauce.
She says she likes being tall.
She does like being tall. Hi, baby. Hi. Yeah, you guys want to see what Forever did? Let's go see what Forever did, guys. Absolutely fucking brilliant, guys. Absolutely brilliant. The restaurant has food I can't eat instantly. 0 out of 10. Yeah. That's what it was like. That's what it was like. I think that's all I need in here because we got the rocket. Because we don't need to come back here, he can live. I love it. Forever, you did an amazing job. I'm gonna rate the sushi place 0 out of 5 because they use fish. But, like, literally, like, who does that? Who the fuck does that? So, Forever, what made you think of this? What made you think of Michael Jackson Liquors? I need to pick your brain on that one. I need to know.
Mystic.
Why is she growling at you?
I don't know, I guess she's still hungry.
It's because Mommy's got her on a diet, and apparently I'm too strict on her diet. It's amazing. I love it. Run! You can get a white pizza with no sauce, just olive oil. When we were in college, Rax used to do this thing at the dining hall. He would essentially like make his own cheesy bread at the dining hall. We had like a little hot bar, right? Which was normally meant for like customizing hot sandwiches and stuff. He would go over there and he would ask for a cheese pizza with no sauce. And essentially it was just making his own like cheesy bread. And it was one of the most brilliant ideas that anybody in that dining hall ever had. And I fucked this up twice. There we go. You like I have never had pickles on a pizza.
Ew.
You're gonna make me try things, and Rax is not gonna like me. You're gonna make me try things. Oh, the OG, yeah, the OG's mod. That was a good mod. I remember watching Bach do that mod. I would not have got the jokes if it was Beavis and Butt headlines, so I'm glad you did, MJ. I'm glad you went for MJ. You think you want to make that would be fun though, like that would be fun. My brother loved Beavis and Butthead when I was growing up. I remember my dad absolutely hated it because he thought it was just... Beavis and Butthead was like 90s form of TikTok brain rat. That's all it was. Like, we rip on the kids for 6-7 stuff. Beavis and Butthead was our form of it. We all had it. We just don't like to admit that we had it. But we did.
Hello? Hello?
We for sure did. But yeah, fun fact, while I was reinstalling all of my games over the weekend, for those of you that have been around, hanging around a bit, through all of our Silent Hill F speedrun attempts, you'll know that, like, my game was doing something weird with the, lighting and whatnot, and we were getting, like, weird green strobe lights, and, like, the fog was removed in certain areas and whatnot. Well, reinstalling the game freshly on the new PC fixed that. But now I'm getting weird bush textures. But, all that being said, at least we're not going to give anybody a seizure when we run Silent Hill F in the raid train next Sunday. So we've made progress. I'm very curious when we get to Village at the end of this week. If my cutscenes will be fixed in Village. Because we hit a point with Village where all of my cutscenes in the castle were like incredibly delayed and laggy. So I'm very curious to see if that's still the case or not. But I still don't understand, like, what could have been wrong with the old PC that made Silent Hill F weird. I still don't get it.
Then that asshole gets what's coming to him.
I still don't get it. Run, Claire! Well, we run quicker in caution, so we'll keep it. The only thing I don't know about the controller is what button's quick turn. So I feel like I'm like a little bit screwed on that just for no quick turn, but we'll make it work. I love the laugh. I love the laugh when they die. The laugh when they die is amazing. Can I help you?
You put on Wild House?
In a minute. Can you wait a second?
Yeah, the
Okay.
real one.
Okay, not the cartoon?
No.
Okay. I've got a TV
be
show
where that
request
came
that we'll
from.
do while we're riding in the elevator. You actually have to turn the TV on, though, if you want anything on it.
It is on.
Well, then your daddy needs to look at it, because I can't do anything like that.
Oh, come on.
Let me try. The game just does that. I honestly thought that that was like a weird way to avoid copyright, though. That's what I thought it was. Which I'll let you know, because we are also live on YouTube. Since it's not like really Michael Jackson, I don't think it would get copyright, but it'll be interesting to see when we're done with the runs tonight, if it does or not. Yeah. No, we want to examine it. Yeah, well, it should be fine. I'm not that worried about it. I am not that worried about it. So since we're just rocket launching everything, we don't really need to go downstairs, because all that's down there is the box. Okay, if you uploaded the preview video, then yeah, no worries at all. No worries at all. Did you have a good weekend forever? I don't know if I actually asked you that. We got that. We got that. Oh, I don't know where the other zombie is in here. We'll just leave him go. Pick yourself a quest. Ooh. What are you looking to play on it? Oh, you don't need the ammo. It's so weird in my head right now. Not doing this the normal way. It's so weird having the rocket. It's so fucking weird having the rocket. We never do this. RE4 and Phasmo, like remake or OG? Phasmo and VR, like, I'm not the biggest Phasmo fan, but Phasmo and VR would be a fucking trip. OG, because it's Quest exclusive. I did not know that. Hey, Jack!
Jesus, stay back!
Wrong game, Jack. Did you guys see?
Move it.
I saw on my Steam today before I started stream. There's a trailer out for a Phas movie. Not a Phas movie, I'm sorry. A Mortuary Assistant movie. That's coming out on February 13th. That could be fun. That could be fun. Mortuary Assistant was a fun game. There is a Phas movie coming too. Yeah, there is. I tried. You gotta have Daddy look at it.
Oh God, no.
Oh no, I woke up Marvin. I never wake up Marvin.
What is it?
The TV is like black. The Chromecast isn't on. There's certain things that modders can do that absolutely amazes the fuck out of me. And I can't wait. I'm sure Forever's wheels are already turning and whatnot. I cannot wait to see what modders wind up doing for words are hard. I can't wait to see what modders wind up doing for RE9.
The one he just...
I want to kill the liquor. Okay. We killed the liquor. You already have plans? Dude, I can't wait. I can't wait. What, you know what I really, like, out of everything, you know what I can't wait for forever? I can't wait until one of you all can finally get, the model or something to put RE9 Leon into RE4. I don't know why, but I think, like, I want to run RE9 Leon and RE4. And no one's done it yet, and I don't know if they haven't done it yet because it's not possible, because, like, his model isn't actually out yet. But yeah, I want to be RE9 Leon and RE4. That's what I want. Oh yeah, modding is, like, definitely why I prioritize getting games on PC. Definitely why I prioritize it. Yeah, I just want to be RE9 Leon. That's what I want. RE4 Leon's great. We love RE4 Leon. But RE4 Leon's had his time. It's time for Daddy of RE9 to shine. That's all I gotta say. It's time for Daddy to shine. It's his turn. No? There we go. This feels so wrong to be playing this game on controller, guys. I don't know how y'all do this.
What's that?
I don't know how y'all do this. This feels wrong.
That worked.
Okay, he is up here. He is up here. Where's the door? Come on, unlock it. Unlock it. We're doing good for time, but we don't got that much time, Claire. You know what I want to do that I've never got to do before? I want to watch the CGI RE movies. The only one I've watched before is Death Island. Because the other ones are, like, never, ever streaming anywhere. I got lucky, and several years ago, Death Island was on Netflix. You know what we didn't do? We didn't get the actual piece at a clock tower. We didn't get the actual piece, guys. Go get the piece. Yeah, I would love to watch some of the RE movies. But I don't have access to any of them. There we go. This feels so weird. I literally don't know how you guys do it. Like, and I know some people say that with me and like the keyboard mouse gaming, but this feels so awkward. It feels so awkward. Kudos to anybody that can game like this, because this is hard. Like, I have to think about this so much more than I normally have to think about things. Ah. Where's it at? Here we go. I thought Death Island was fine, but I kind of had nothing to compare it to. I just thought it was like a fun movie, and I thought it was like a fun way to like bring all the characters together and everything. But apparently, like, a lot of people don't like Death Island. I don't know. That's the only one I've seen. But like, as a fan, I'd like to watch the others just because I am a fan, you know?
Where's that?
I want to be able to say I've seen them. You still find controller frustrating? It's just not natural for me. It's just not natural. Like, it was fine last week when we did one remake. One remake felt fine on it. I don't know why. Just the RE Engine games just feel wrong. Nice car, Ethan. So, I meant to look this puzzle up again to relearn the quick way to do this. But I did not do that. I did not do that at all, guys. Ethan. I thought you'd like that one, Rex. I thought you'd like that one.
Now I heard it.
Now you heard it.
There's a delay.
There's a delay. I'm not dropping any frames. Why is there a delay?
I literally just opened your stream after I rebooted too.
Oh. I'm not dropping frames. Why is there a delay? Twitch might just be on something. Rax was like dropping hella frames last night.
Oh, I hit refresh. I think it fixed it.
Okay. Yeah, Twitch was like massively on something.
There we go.
Rax broke it. I still don't know the damn puzzle.
So weird. So just opened your stream.
Yay! Damnation, Vendetta, and Infinite Darkness are okay, but rather forgettable. Death Island. I thought Death Island was fun. Like, I know a lot of fans don't like it, and I forget why a lot of fans don't like it. But yeah, I know they don't. What's the button to get Sherry to crouch? There we go.
What is this?
I've only seen Death Island too. I have only seen Death Island as well. And that's only because, like, it was on Netflix, like, shortly after it came out. And I was able to catch it on Netflix. The other ones, I feel like they're so rare to ever see on like a streaming site, or I don't think I've ever seen them. The only way I know of people watching like Damnation, Vendetta, Regeneration are like the people that actually own the movies and whatnot, like own the physical copies. And that is not me.
That must be the door out of here.
That is not me at all. Alright, let's go play hide and seek with irons.
Oh no.
And then get through the sewers and all that. I was looking for mods for 3 Remake last night. I know people hate 3 Remake, but like the modding scene for 3 Remake is so sad.
You are gonna be so fucking sorry.
All I saw for 3 Remake was just like dirty mods or like texture mods. Here, physical media for Rax, can you allow that? If you can click in. Thank you. I would love to watch them all. Fuck. Where we gotta be? Gotta be right here. No, you're good. You're good. I think a lot of people feel that way forever.
It's all over now. Doors locked.
Like, I put the ammo mod that you made me into my 3 Remake because you made it.
Where are you? Show
I
yourself.
put OG Nimmy
The longer it
in
takes me to
because
find
he
you,
looks
the
cool.
worse it's gonna be.
And then there's a new-ish mod for, like, for, like, making the Hunter Gammas look better. And I put that one in. But, like, actual cosmetic mods for, like, Jill and Carlos, there's not many out there.
Oh god. Oh god.
There's not many out there at all.
Bitch has gotta be here somewhere.
Tori's kind of gave up.
God damn it.
Like, my run of 3 Remake, I'm probably a little bit rusty, but it used to be under an hour long. So, why am I going to waste a bunch of time looking for mods when we're going to be in the game that quick of a time? I had Shirtless Carlos for the longest time, but, like, the mod broke. And then I couldn't find it again. Like, Shirtless Carlos is, like, gone from my Nexus. Which makes me sad because I ran that mod forever. That was like the only good thing.
It burns.
Shirtless Carlos was like the only good thing that actually kept me happy playing 3 Remake. There's a clip out there of us like oogling and awing at Shirtless Carlos entering the RPD.
Fuck is my key?
It's a great clip.
I see you.
We have trash and soon. Is there water in here? What is that?
It is a great clip of us all thirsting over Carlos.
Pull that up, throw that away.
Because if you ask me, Carlos's glow up is one of the only good things about 3 Remake. One of. I think the characters are like the best part of it. Like, the voice actors for both for both Jill and Carlos did great. They made Jill look good. They made Carlos look great.
Left two, what'd you do?
Just everything else, I don't like 3.
Left two. Did you use the spray bottle?
Everything else, I don't like 3.
Just you wait, asshole.
So yeah, we found a, Cherry actually found it. We found a glitch when you have the trainer, installed in 3 Remake and you get a perfect dodge. It kind of, makes your weapon spew multiple shots at once. So when you have the rocket launcher and it happens, it literally makes like rocket launcher go brr. So we'll be doing that because that's also the only way that I have fun playing that game.
Why is this wet too? What you been doing? Hmm?
I don't know.
You're not supposed to be playing with water, especially around the electronics. You hear me?
Yeah.
Literally the only way we have fun.
Gotta get you in trouble.
You again?
You know what?
Play spray bottles. Don't play with spray bottles. Not yours. You hear me?
Let's just put him down. Give us a free run here. Jack's down! Jack's down! So since we don't need anything else in the sewers, we can literally just run straight for the key items.
Like you have to,
By the way, how you doing tonight, Queso?
Get the bagels up.
I never technically said hi to you. You jumped right into the conversation perfectly. But yeah, we'll do this, then we'll do 3 remake really quick. Get through 2 games tonight. As long as I can pick up the controls fairly easy in 4. I was gonna do 4 tomorrow on New Game Plus. So we can do like the La Campana skip. We can have heavy grenades for like later island skips and whatnot. I'm hoping that we can like do 4 remake in like a stream and a half or something. And if we can do that, then we should be on par to be good to finish this week. Yeah, thank you all for sticking out with me last week. I apologize for the scuffed stream. I think that was Tuesday night. Once again, shout out to Sarah and Cherry for hanging out with me in Discord and finding fixes to allow us to stream again. And then, of course, Rax for looking at everything that we found after we got out of Discord and essentially agreeing. It was not a fun week. They were the MVPs. They were indeed.
I have the pendant.
Oh, he didn't really find anything major. He was playing around with it though, and he found that as long as I wanted to, I could leave my frame rate at variable, but have VSync on, which kind of just essentially did the exact same thing of capping everything. It just every now and then I can get more than 60 frames. But everything was happy at that point. Found me through Mayor. I love Mayor.
Sherry, I'll be right there.
Mayor's super fun. I enjoy him a lot. Yeah, so he essentially found that my current GPU is bottlenecking everything else. So we're just going to have to run games light frame-wise until the new one comes in next month. And I'm just over here manifesting that, wrong way, that the new one comes in before RE9. Which, like, technically, my monitor can only see 60 frames. So having it, like, higher is almost useless. But I think having it higher in this game is really fucking fun. Because the knife is so strong in this game. At higher frames. But, I mean, if it comes down to, like, you know, being able to glitch the knife or being able to play the game, I'm gonna pick being able to play the game any day of the week. But it is my goal at some point, once the new stuff comes in and all that. I would like to do a, like, high frame knife only run of this game.
Hold on, Sheriff.
But, yet again, if
Right
we don't
there.
get to, we don't get to, and I'm not going to be heartbroken. I was watching GDQ a couple weeks ago, and Crazy Gaming Days did a knife-only Claire B run on a Guitar Hero controller, and just shit that I'm never going to be able to do because, one, I don't have the patience, and two, I would never know how to set up a Guitar Hero controller. But just the sheer idea of, like, knife only and, like, how strong the knife is in this game, like, I want to play with it. It wouldn't be a legit runner or anything because runners and, like, everybody that does the charts knows what the knife does in this, so it's like there's rules about you can't have your frames over 120 and whatnot. But I've, like, sat on Rax's computer and, like, uncapped his frames, and I've got, like, 250 frames in the G1 fight before, and literally had Birkin 1 down in, like, 4 swipes. And it was ridiculously fun. To where I would just want to do it, like, as a fun run, not, like, a serious, not, like, trying to beat anybody's time or anybody's scores or anything.
Okay. This place is creepy.
Just do something for fun.
Jesus. They're everywhere.
Fun runs are the best runs. Like, I like a challenge mod as much as the next girl, but sometimes those stress me out too much. Like, even, like, standardly without, like, running hella high frames, like, each of these bosses in 2 Remake has, like, what they're weak to, right? Birkin 1 is weakest to the knife. G2 is weakest to fire, which is why on Claire you normally, like, grenade launcher him, or Leon's got the flamethrower. G3, it's acid for Claire, and then Leon's special and has the magnum, and sometimes they'll just use fire on him. And then for Tyrant and G4, just grenades are the way to go. Yes. I got turned around for a second. Well, we don't need that, really. So, we can just go leave. After I get the queen plug. Because skipping half the puzzle is messing with my brain. Rax is super extremely stinky and a doo-doo head. I'll pass the message on, Binding. I'll pass the message on. How you doing, Binding? Yeah, knifing Birkin is fun. I always get kind of cocky in our hitless runs and still try to knife him even though it's dangerous. You're doing good out there, Binding. You're doing good out there. Yeah, it's... With Birkin's erratic movement, like, a lot of times he tries to go and grab you, and that just fucks up the whole idea of hitless. That's an interesting place for you to be.
ports on the adapters on its side.
Oh.
Look, I just plugged it in a different one. Which is weird, I've never seen it happen before.
Neither have I. But I do feel like we're kind of cheating right now, and I feel bad, but at the same time, I want to get through these fast. And we did technically do 2 Remake legit a couple months ago. I don't think we were ever honestly going to do 3 Remake legit. Because I don't even do 3 Remake legit on keyboard mouse anymore. So, I feel bad. I really do, but at the same time, I don't feel bad. So I get the rook, and then we'll get out of the sewers and go to the labs. Tomorrow is a holiday. It's technically Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Rax is off of work. Kids are off of school. So I am trying to not be here super late. Ethan. I am trying to not be here super late so Rax can still enjoy his evening. Hi, buddy. Ah, no. Apparently I don't know my left from my right. Excuse me, pardon me. I think I pressed the left back button instead of the top button. So we already killed this guy, so he's good. There's an herb right up here that we can grab. And that'll put us back in caution so Claire can still run fast. Open the door, let's go. Let's go see Birkin 2 and then go to the labs. And it's only 7:30, guys. We've done all this in an hour. Alright, I always forget what this is. That's the queen. I'm not trying to examine, I'm trying to use. I think it's king, queen. I always mix them up, though.
Okay, you for a second.
Oh, we got it right first try.
Okay, try to stream it now.
On my way.
Should be able to. Thing looks right. There you go. Good job, Rax.
Multitude of things. It had to, like, factory reset it, and then change ports.
Mmm. Binding says you're stinky.
Hey, what's not thinking?
Oh, Bluey's on Rax's side today because he just did something for him. Alright, let me go trigger this guy. And then we'll go stand over here. And then I will put something on the TV for the child. And then, fun fact, not that most people do this, but when you have the rocket launcher, you can do that and force the next phase. But you won't see most people do that because most people don't have a rocket here. So now we're just going to run down to the end which is different than what I normally do. We normally pump grenade rounds in him right here. Nice try, buddy. Come on. Hi, Henny. And I just do this to keep him down because it's fun. Sit your ass back down.
Have I got a surprise for you?
How's Henny today? I am blowing stuff up. I like blowing stuff up.
I'm so sorry, Sherry.
Henny puts ketchup on his tacos. Henny. Henny, I thought we were good. I thought we were friends. I thought we were friends. Tarkov Luden, you get anything good? He is indeed. You know, we actually did that to groceries at a wedding. Like, was it last year? I think it was last year. Groceries came up and visited for a friend's wedding. And the couple had a taco bar. And it's kind of been a long-running joke in our friend group of putting ketchup on tacos. Because it's absolutely disgusting.
What's that? What's this?
So she was like going around back and forth to the dance floor. Hi, groceries. We really did. We really did.
2 remotes that can go on the entertainment center.
Cable car.
Let's cup.
But you know why, though?
There's Lego back there.
Because Radic's husband, Ark,
Call this up.
tried to be clever and tried to, like, put a napkin on her food to, like, save it or, like, keep it from the servers. And she noticed it was moved.
Do not exit until the final.
And, like, she noticed her food was moved, and she's like, nah, not touching it, not touching it. But they tried. They tried really fucking hard to get groceries to eat ketchup on a taco.
I'm getting you treatment. Just hold on, Sherry. It's okay.
I don't think I have. I've seen it done. I've seen it's like a really southern thing to do. It's like that, and it's like ketchup on eggs. There's people that'll put ketchup on their scrambled eggs, and I think it's the weirdest thing ever. That is the kind of thing that could ruin tacos for the rest of a person's life. And groceries loves tacos, so we can't be doing that.
Hey, the youngest Rex here.
The Rebecca sound seems really low. I need to turn that one up. But I'm Rebecca. Like, I've kind of had eggs and ketchup before, like, accidentally. You know, like, have breakfast potatoes on your plate or something. And have a little bit of ketchup on those. And then, like, some of the ketchup gets on the eggs, you know? But, like, I've never gone out of my way to, like, try to put ketchup directly on top of my eggs. It's just kind of always been a little bit of an accident that they touch. Unsubscribe. Don't do that. We just want this.
This should come.
I don't want to examine it. I want to combine it.
Handy.
There's just always the complete accident that it's happening. But, like, minus how freaking sweet it is, like, in the weirdest fucking way, okay? In the weirdest acclamation of life, right? Ketchup is essentially tomatoes. And like you put salsa on tacos, which is tomatoes. But like ketchup also has like vinegar and sugar in it that just fucks all of it up. Jelly is good on eggs. Also, I've never directly put jelly on top of eggs. It's kind of another thing where it's like, you know, you've got jelly on the plate for something else, and the eggs touch it. I've never had ketchup chips, and I want to try them. I think ketchup chips are 100% a Canadian thing, though, that we flat out do not have down here. But I would love to try ketchup chips. I tried pickle chips last year, and they were really good. I'm not a huge fan of ketchup, but like, I like trying new things. And I think I like trying new things of it is like, I wouldn't want to buy a whole bag and then not like it. But like, you know how, for example, you know how like sub shops like Jersey Mike's, Subway, list any other that I can't think of. You know how they do like little mini bags of chips and whatnot? I would get like a little mini bag of ketchup chips just to say I've tried them. But I don't know if I would go out and like buy a full-size bag of ketchup chips. I don't know if I could do that. Hello, Lord. A mini bag would be a perfect portion. I think so, but yeah, I would totally try ketchup chips. I was telling Rax the other day, I forget what he was watching on YouTube or something.
Engaged.
Hold on.
Adjust
R
solution to match cartridge
G B R. I can't do that. If I can't talk this out, I forget it. R G. Yeah, we're doing really good. Computer seems to be behaving itself today. Everything's happy. Everything's working smooth. No, Rax was watching something on YouTube the other day, and it showed Vegemite on toast, and I'm like, I would fucking try that. And then, like, I think it was showing like different foods in different regions and whatnot. But yeah, I like trying new things. I like trying foods from different countries. PC, I know, right? I know, right? She's gonna start acting up soon, I'm sure, but for now she's behaving. How is RE2 going for you? You were playing it today as well, weren't you? Okay, they're good. Oh, I'm sorry. Sour cream and sweet chili chips. That sounds good. I gotta go to the store tomorrow. I've been stalling on it. It's been like bitterly cold here this weekend. And it's had me all achy and whatnot, and I haven't wanted to do anything. Nice. I've never actually tried to play this game with ray tracing on. It's not. Silent Hill 2 Remake isn't optimized for shit. Silent Hill 2 Remake is not optimized for jack shit. I'm still sad that you that you still haven't finished Silent Hill 2. I really thought that when you retried it, you were going to get through it. Eh. I forget where this is supposed to be. I'm Rebecca. There we go. It's funny though, like you get to the same spot each time. You know, you get to the fucking labyrinth and then you tap out. Which 100% like I get it. The labyrinth fucking sucks.
Welcome back, Dr. Lee.
I hate the labyrinth,
New messages.
but you're so close, Lovelorn. You're so close.
Attacked my parka.
I love Silent Hill 2 Remake. I really do. I think Bloober did an amazing job. I just think it's too long. Like, I love that they expanded on it from the OG, right? I love that there's more content. It is a little bit longer. But, like, I wish they hadn't extended the labyrinth. I wanted to get in and out of the labyrinth as quickly as possible. Hi, Rocket! March. Lovelorn. Lovelorn. How much bamboo do you even know how much bamboo you had, Rocket? Because when we reset Mix It Up, I'm sure you know. Mix It Up saves everything locally to your PC. And I lost everybody's bamboo. We've been trying to give bamboo to people to reset it, but it's been a process. Resetting everybody's bamboo has been a process and a half. But how are you doing?
Dispensing solution now.
I gotta take Rocket to Speranza soon.
So much for the weed infestation.
I gotta go show Rocket the ways of arc raiding.
Warning. You have dispersed a dangerous solution.
How much did you have, Lovelorn? We've been playing with ways to try to do this.
Have been locked, and you may be subject to discipline.
It saved some people's bamboo. Sarah was unfortunate and hers hasn't saved yet. So I think we gotta do it again. Yeah, I ate all your bamboo, guys. Sorry. I ate all your bamboo. I got hungry over the weekend, okay? Building a new PC was stressful. Not really. The actual building of it was good. Putting everything back on it was the bitch. And your girl got hungry, okay? Yeah. 1,000 sounds right because you're here all the time. Sarah does have arc. So does Hush. Sarah has it, Hush has it, I have it. No, I do really enjoy Ark as a game. Just now that more people are getting it, more than ever, I hate that lobbies can only be 3 people. Groceries has it and adores it. I've seen how long Groceries played for today, and I'm not going to out her for that number, but Groceries I've seen. We are. Arc is cross-platform. No, how many you put in it today, Groceries? What you did today, not total. Yeah. Like I said, we're not going to out you, but I saw. We're not going to out you, but I saw. That was easy. I think she's got more than you, Rax. I think she passed you. I think she passed you. It's actually, we don't need any of this shit. What are we gonna do with you? Well, I hope you had fun spending your entire day in art groceries, and I hope you got some stuff done. I hope you got some stuff done. I got it reinstalled the other day, though, because Rocket got it.
Thank God. The antiviral
I've been in the slow process of going through and putting everything back.
Class A detected.
Too close! Too close to me! Come on, just go down. There we go. You don't think you can unsee that message? Yeah, that's
Target has been neutralized.
that's racks and groceries.
Quarantine.
You left the game up while you walked away and cooked. No, been there, done that.
Gotta get back to Sherry.
Been there, done that. I don't know what game it is, but I totally did that with something recently. It might have actually been Ark. It might have actually been Ark. I think I was going to play, and then I felt hungry, so I went upstairs to make food, and the game totally just got left on. My fishing hours, like, I know I've got a lot of hours in the fishing game, because we have it open, like, literally all stream, every stream, right? But the fishing game, I have gotten bad some days about forgetting to turn fishing off, forgetting to turn fishing off right after stream. It's painful, Rocket, it's painful. But for the sake of time, because we were gone, like, all last week, I've got the rocket launcher out for tonight. And because we've technically played 2 Remake on controller before, but even then, it's not natural. This is not natural at all. Hi, welcome on in. Yeah, Henny just leaves fishing up 24/7 and just walks away from his computer. He really does. Yeah, we've technically played this game controller only before. So I don't feel too guilty. 3 Remake we were never going to do legit anyway because I hate 3 Remake. So we'll go back to like actually legitly using real guns when we get to 4 Remake tomorrow. He does. I want an Eggo. Excuse me, guys. You know what I had the other day? I had a freaking bagel the other night with cream cheese, and it was, like, incredibly good for some reason. I played RE1 last week. I think we did that Monday. And it really didn't feel bad on controller. I think it's just the way the tank controls are for that game and everything. It didn't feel bad at all. This doesn't feel right, though. My God. But the better question, is it bagel or boggle? That's the real question. Is it a bagel or is it a boggle?
Bagel.
Boggle? Ark is really fun. Oh, we actually have to go to the door.
Of course. Stupid thing's locked.
Go do your job, Sherry.
Sherry, what are you...
That was my child. That was my youngest. I think it's Bagel, but like, there was a skit on Community years ago where one of the main characters called it Boggles. And like, I cannot anymore. I cannot. I was saw on Steam yesterday. You know how Steam puts like news in like the top bar and whatnot? I saw there was like a Cold Snap survey on there, or I guess they were hunting for feedback from players of what they thought about Cold Snap. I don't think I ever technically played anything on Cold Snap though. I think when they brought Cold Snap in, like it was right when I prestige, so I started over essentially. And I was just pretty much basically trying to get all of my stuff back and get back up to where I wanted to be. And I had to go get a lot of fruit for the chicken. And I'm like, fruit's probably not going to spawn on a Cold Snap map. So I never tried the Cold Snap. And then Rax was saying in Tarkov they implemented Frostbite for winter. And that they probably did it in Ark as well, or they did do it. And I'm like, yeah, no. I don't want to deal with Frostbite. So I didn't try it. Did you try any of the Cold Snaps there, Groceries? I know Sarah's been playing with Hush some. Groceries has obviously been playing. Frostbite's the worst in Tarkov, but I didn't see how Ark did it. Come on, buddy. The only freaking game in RE where things don't die to one rocket. Annoying as fuck. Yeah, Arc Raiders is a PvE, PvP. You can do whatever. You can go on the map and you can literally only focus on the arc enemies, which is all AI, or you can decide to interact with and kill other players and whatnot. I might die here. Or not. I don't think there's a physical version of it either. We didn't die. We got close, but we didn't die. Yeah, I don't think there's a physical either. Oh, my hands hurt. How are we gonna do another game like this? An hour and 18 minutes. How is that? Well, it's probably an S because we use the rocket. That should be an S+. That should be an S+. Alright, let's cry a little bit, guys. Let's boot up 3 Remake. Let's cry a little bit. Everyone ready to shed a tear? Everyone ready? Let me change the games on YouTube and Twitch. No, once we get done with 3R, well, we might fucking have time to start 4R. I don't want to go late tonight. I do want to make sure we're out of here by 9:30, so Rax can enjoy his evening. Two Crow's been hanging out with Shonen too much, guys. Two Crow's been hanging out with Shonen. Go until 11. Rex has enough enjoyable. And he is going to... I don't know. I don't know what he's going to do. He's gonna spam you with all the blurbs next time you stream. Where the hell is RE3 on Twitch? Hi. Can I? Thank you. Here you go.
Thank you.
Alright. Games changed everywhere. You know what I hate though, guys? You know what I hate? This game is officially the second game that I downloaded on this PC. Enjoyable evenings consist of eating all the food in his fridge. Must be a lot of tacos. Isn't that so cringe, Lovelorn? Isn't that so fucking cringe? You also have a fridge full of tacos? I would believe that Groceries has a fridge full of tacos. I would believe that Groceries has a fridge full of tacos. Butternut squash but black bean tacos. That sounds really good. I was lurking in Candy's chat the other day, Groceries, and she was talking about a bean bowl that she made that, like, literally made me think of something you would do. I don't know if she's still here. I'm sure she's gone and said hi to other people by now. I think she said she used, like, 2 cans of black beans. God, what else was it? A can of chickpeas. And, like, just normal, like, taco spices and accoutrements. And she's been going on about she's been eating off of that all week. And I'm like, you know what? She literally called it just a bean salad. And I'm like, that is totally, like, a Groceries thing right there. And it sounded, for what it was, it sounded incredibly good. Like a nice little high protein, high fiber little snack meal. I have 40 hours in this game because I got the platinum, and if I'm being perfectly honest with you, that's like 39 hours too many.
What the hell is that thing?
I have 39 hours too many in this game. I got the platinum, I think, in... Oh, lag. I got the platinum in, I think, like 20 hours. And then the rest of my hours have been, like, you guys making me play this for some ungodly reason. For some ungodly reason, we play this every now and then. We've really toned it down lately. Like, the last time I streamed this game, I looked on Twitch Tracker the other day. The last time I streamed this was last April, which means the last time we played this was literally when we did the story marathon. So when this game came out, we, like, sat down and played it, and we actually watched all the cutscenes and everything, which we'll do again in April. Hi, Shonen. You turn on RE3, and Shonen comes out of the woodwork.
Jill? Over here!
You turn this game on, and Shonen comes out of hiding instantly.
This all happened so fast.
How you doing, Shonen?
One fucked up thing always leads to another.
Who dis? Who dis?
Hey, wait! Down here! Damn it!
Got off work and you're tired? Well, I hope you had a decent day, and I hope you can rest. How did they... What the fuck? How am I dead? Shonen, this is why this game's ass. How did they get me? How am I hurt? This is on standard, for fuck's sakes. How is that dead? Oh, are you okay? You messed up your knee. How has your knee been doing? I did pick standard, right? But no showing allowed on the door. We can't. You literally put RE3 on and Shonen's just summoned.
Hey, come on. There's a helicopter waiting to take you to safety.
His ears start burning when you turn RE3 on.
The parking garage isn't far. I can take you.
Oh, I'm sorry, Shonen. I'm sorry. So last time I played this on controller, guys, my controller like bugged out on the roof of this next building when Nemi's going at your car. And like it wouldn't let me press the button and wouldn't at least we're not dead. Because I don't know what the dodge button is on controller. It wouldn't let me do the interaction on the roof with Nemi. So fingers crossed it lets us today. But this interaction up here is what made me start playing all these games on keyboard mouse. Because this didn't work.
Start, damn it! It's my turn, bitch!
Okay, it's worked today. I don't know why, but the first time I played this, like, the controller gods were not on my side. And they're like, nope, this isn't going to work. You're going to keep dying here on this roof. What I will say, though, this version of Nemi is the DBD version. Why can DBD give us OG Nemi and Capcom couldn't? Why?
I think we're in the... Oh, come on. Who's the dipshit that closed this?
But this man right here,
We're gonna have to go around.
I love him.
Hey, what do you know about that monster?
I love Carlos. Carlos is like my shining light of this game.
Don't you like that in a man?
Capcom is a small indie company. Capcom is indeed a small indie company. Uh-huh.
I promise you're in good hands.
Uh-huh.
The Umbrella Biohazard Countermeasure Service. UBCS for short.
Are you kidding me? Are you
Yes.
fucking kidding
Yes,
me? You guys are
Carlos,
the
shove
ones
us.
who caused all of this.
Shove us and make us walk faster. Yes.
Talking about. But you don't have to trust me. But I'm going to the shelter.
But I wanted to be in front. So I try this and it always fucks up. But I try to get Carlos to push me. Because he, like, speeds by us. And I get him to do it for a second and then he, like, shoves me to the side. Modding this game is absolute ass. Like, I know you've been having problems with it. To, like, revert to, like, the, no ray tracing version. I've seen that you've been having a bitch with that. But even then, like, I can't find mods for this game worth shit. People aren't making mods for this game anymore. And, like, I get it because nobody likes this game except for Shonen. But at the same time, like, for those of us that do occasionally have to play the damn game, let us have fun with mods. Let us have fun with mods. So let's grab the bolt cutters, grab the lockpick. This game wasn't meant to be modded. Don't tell that to Forever. Okay, okay. That's the dodge. That's the dodge. It's perfect just the way it is. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy.
Carlos, I've reached the main avenue. Gotta put this out.
I'll show you pretty soon exactly where it's not perfect. Shonen got his head hurt at work. I think he did. I think he did. What's gonna be funny is if I spend longer in this game because I've simply forgot the run because we haven't done this since April. That's what's gonna be funny. Called out. Called the fuck out. Am I hurt? Hang on. I fucking hurt myself with the rocket. I fucking hurt myself with the rocket. Because nothing's legit about this run as is. We can hop in here and we can just use the damn recovery coins. There we go. You tell him, Lovelorn. Don't let Shosho bully you. Don't let him bully you. You can buy a PS Pro if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. You can buy a Switch 2 if you want to. You can buy whatever you want with your money. See, I kind of agree with that one. As the PC gamer. Speaking of which, I lost all my emulators last week, guys. With your setup, the PS Pro is best. You do what's best for you. I saw you said after you pay off the PS Pro, you might update your rig. But I feel like, from what I know about you, Lovelorn, you enjoy console and stuff more than you enjoy the PC side of the world. So I think the Pro is a good decision for you. You tend to, go for like the console thing more. My kid got a Donkey Kong Bonanza for Christmas, and he played it once, got through the prologue, and I haven't seen him touch it since. I want to kind of dabble in it a little bit.
Yeah, because you won't let me.
You never ask. Oh, wait. Wait a second. Wait a second. I forgot. Never needed to see Jill do that, by the way. Never needed to see Jill throw up. I forgot the path to do this. So, okay, so the Switch 2 is technically, like, hooked up to my computer and whatnot. But, like, I let him, like, use it. Like, I fixed my audio and, like, split it to where he can get in. But he never asks. He's too busy playing Animal Crossing nowadays. The Animal Crossing update came out this year to where you can get like a hotel or something. And they've been grinding up to a 3-star island to get the hotel. Where the fuck is the green herb? Am I gonna die like this? Where the hell is the green herb? Here it is. Here it is. Come on, come on, come on. There we go, just in time. You started it up and got preoccupied? Yeah, Animal Crossing, for the update that they did recently, if you got a 3-star island, you can get like a hotel. And it's essentially like the Happy Home update. Except on your island. So my kids have been grinding this little mini 3-day weekend at getting the hotel. Astrobot is amazing. My youngest is obsessed with Astrobot. My youngest had a very Astrobot Christmas. I want to do more with Astrobot. I'm just not, and I've said this before, I'm not a go sit on the couch living room gamer anymore. Like, I want to play Astrobot, but I'm not the person that's going to go. What am I supposed to be doing? Can you guys go the fuck away? What I've played of Astrobot, I really enjoy it. It's just that we have the PlayStation, like, in the living room where, like, it's the family console right now, you know? It is the family console, and, like, I'm not the one that's in the living room really playing games on it right now. How do I get to this fucking one? It's the only one we've got left. And I don't know where it is. Here it is. I found it. But yeah, I'm definitely, like, not the person right now to just go sit on the couch and game. And it's been making, the thought of attempting getting through Astrobot impossible. I did that completely backwards, but we got through it at least. I did that so completely backwards, but it's done. Yeah, actually, as much shit as I give this game, the beginning's not bad. Nemesis is too scripted. Obviously there's no clock tower, park, dead factory, all that stuff. But I don't hate the beginning of this game. They did a decent job. The one thing I will to give this game. They did a decent job letting you go through Raccoon City. For this little 2-street back and forth. But yeah, nothing shocked me more though than last year when we played OG for the first time. And I was like here ranting and raving after we finished OG. Like, I finally understood everything. I finally understood everything. I felt like I'd finally got initiated into a secret club. finally getting to play OG made me feel like I was initiated into a secret club of understanding. Fuck you, Nemi. Fuck you, Nemi. This is just on fucking standard. He should not be this aggro. He should not be this aggro for standard. Yeah, there's some things that I think this game did well. Like, I don't like sitting here just shitting on a game the whole time. I think they did this well. You can pick up jewels for the little puzzle that they have in the OG outside the park, and you get like extra loot when you do it. I don't remember this.
Hey, I'm Super Cop. Consider it.
We're guessing here, and then we'll actually look at the board.
Unable to establish route. Please.
Okay, so it's Farasa. Okay. I was close.
Valid route.
I was close.
Carlos, it's me. I finished inputting the subway route.
Chill, you are amazing. Tough as nails, too. Hurry back to the station. We'll make sure the subway's ready to depart.
So then you go back on the same two streets. Wrong way, Panda. I don't know what these enemies are supposed to be that literally, like... I wonder if they're, like, supposed to be, like, a form of brain suckers. Because they, like, literally squeeze the shit out of your heads. But it's a very weird form of brain suckers. It's a very interesting form of them. I think it's this way. Can we not? Can we not? Can we not? Can we not? I also feel like, even though these are... I call these the same game. The gunplay in 2 Remake just feels so much better. But yeah, this thing over here. This is kind of kept from the OG. You can find the coin, the red, green, yellow diamonds. Stick them in there. You get bonus goodies. That's kind of cool. And that's about where the nice things I have to say about this game ends. The details is nice, it is. But like, oh god, he's right behind me. The fact that you want stars, I'll give you stars line is here.
Come on, you creepy ass stalker.
Hang on, what did we just do? I think it tried to just demote me to Santa assisted.
Come on, you creepy ass stalker. You want stars?
I'll give you stars. If you get hit during this, you just never hear the stars line again. And that's the stupidest shit ever. But like in 2, like you shoot and you can immediately shoot again. In this you shoot and you get like a weird little delay before you can shoot again. And I don't like that. I don't like that at all. It doesn't feel as smooth. It doesn't feel as smooth at all. So we could technically start 4 tonight. That being said, I have not downloaded any fucking mods on 4 Remake yet. That's what I was going to do tonight. So if we started 4, we would start it like pure vanilla tonight. And then I would go in and mod it all after stream. But it depends like what time we actually get done with this.
It's a 8 night.
I know what time it is. Thank you.
Oh, God. I'm definitely burning these clothes.
It depends what time we get out of here. I downloaded a mod for the Hunter Gammas, but I don't think I ever actually turned it on. I think what the mod was is it made them take on their reverse model, which like had a blue coloring to them. I don't know if this is the right room or if this is not. Okay, this is the right room. I know one of these rooms has this battery and the other has the grenade launcher, and I always mix up which one it is. Whatever. I don't know. I just know a lot of people are like really sad because for a lot of people, OG3 is their absolute favorite game. And then this is the remake. Like, this pile of dog shit is what we got. From the OGs, I played 1 through 3 over the last couple of years. I actually do agree with that. I think out of 1, 2, and 3, I think 3 is also my favorite. And it might be because, like, 1 and 2, like, 1 remake adds, like, the Lisa Trevor stuff and whatnot. But other than that, like, 1 remake is, like, fairly true to the, original. 2, I think, did a very good job as well. I mean, the B scenario, they kind of shit the bed on that one. But other than that, I think, like, 2 Remake is rather faithful. And then you get to 3, and, like, playing OG3 compared to playing this, like, yeah, it's Jill and Carlos, but that's, like, the only thing that I think it's got going for it. I had so much more fun out of my OG experience playing 3. They know they could do it right. Like, they prove they can do it right with 2 Remake, then 4 Remake, and everything. Like, I don't know what they were fucking smoking when they thought that whatever they did for this game was just good enough. Well, like, the second run, yeah, that has some issues. Like, the fact that it's literally the same thing as the first run, except, like, you know, a couple enemies are in different spots and whatnot. Like, it's not perfect, but it's better than this. It's not perfect, but it's better than this. 3R had such potential. If they could have done correctly with it, this game could be so fucking goated. Like, if they would have given you the choices, if they would have given you the multiple endings, well, I mean, I say multiple endings loosely, but there are a few multiple endings in OG3. But the choices, just like, when you play OG3, every playthrough can be different if you pick different things. Hi, Boson, how you doing? How's your jaw? It took a painkiller and it killed the pain. Wisdom teeth removal is nothing to fuck with Bozon. I don't know if you are one of those people that dislike painkillers or whatnot. I, for one, am not the biggest fan of them. But use them. Use them for this. You haven't taken painkillers. When I got my wisdom teeth removed in... Oh god, when did that happen? 2005? And they put me on Vicodin afterwards. I did not have a good reaction to Vicodin. I did not have a good reaction to Vicodin at all. Any other time I've had any form of painkillers for anything else, it's been straight morphine. And my body can take morphine. I'm Rebecca. You can't hear it because this is a very ass-loud fight. Nice car, Ethan. Yeah, my body had negative reactions to Vicodin, but it likes morphine, just not on an empty stomach. One piece of advice I could ever give anybody, if a doctor ever wants to put you on morphine, do not take morphine on an empty stomach. You got yours removed back in 2019. Yeah, you need to take painkillers with food. You really do. But enjoy your time of soft foods. I remember when I got my wisdom teeth out, it was a lot of mashed potatoes. And then about a week later, I was so fucking sick and tired of mashed potatoes that right when I wanted to eat solid food, my dad got home Pizza Hut. And my first solid food was pizza. Which, honestly, in hindsight, probably not the best idea I've ever had in my life. It was painful, but it was good. We don't go here. We take this. Oh, no. Yeah, laughing hurts. Laughing indeed hurts. I know my dad, like I said, I was like 15 when this happened, so I was still living at home. My dad is the type of person that when you're like hurting or upset or something, he tries to make you laugh because like, hey, if you're sad, laugh. You'll feel better because you're laughing. Not always aware of the fact that sometimes laughing is just painful to move things. So yeah. He knew I was in pain, so tried to make me laugh, which actually made me be in pain more. But it's the thought that counts, right? I don't think there was any issues getting mine out. I didn't get dry socket. Nothing was impacted. The only reason I even really got mine out was I had braces, and I think my braces were about to come off, and my orthodontist just wanted to take them off, so nothing would affect all of the pretty work that they had done later in life. But that was not a fun couple of weeks. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Jill, you there? I think I know how to slow that fucker down. Head back towards the station.
Blood doesn't bother me because I've seen a lot of my own blood in my life, sadly. You know what's gotten me over the years, which is wild because I've also had this happen way too much? Needles. The older I've gotten, and which unfortunately means the more I've dealt with, like, needing things like that, needles is starting to get me, which is not a good thing. Hey, did I go and tried your hair? Yay! See how it goes? Well, fingers crossed, Boson. Fingers crossed. You'll have to keep me updated. Can you get the fuck out of my way, sir? Good night, Two Crow. No, last time, what really got me with needles, after my second kid, I got a blood clot, and I had to do a lot of medications for the recovery of all that, and it involved, I forget what the actual medicine's called, but, like, I had to do, like, shots in my stomach by myself. I think twice a day, maybe once a day. It's been years, just 2017. After doing that... No, just after. After.
Why not?
After birth, women are at a higher risk of having a blood clot. It's fine. We survived. It just sucked for a while. But yeah, I had to, like, inject needles into my stomach and whatnot. Literally, like, all of my life, never had a problem with needles. Had blood drawn, like, all my life for, like, random things. Never had a problem with them, but, like, when you have to start, like, sticking needles into your stomach because of stuff like that, I think that's what did it, and I just don't think you get over that. I do not think you get over that at all. Oh yeah, I actually probably need to take Brad out, because I forget. Can I? Apparently I can't fucking aim worth a damn on this. Why? I'm holding down A. Am I fucking it up, and do I have to actually spam press A for this? I don't know what I'm doing wrong. This could be a panda error and not necessarily a game error.
Come get some.
I mean, it also could have just been flat out avoided by me doing that. If it's a panda error, probably.
It's open.
I feel like I slept a lot after mine as well.
Where'd that cop go?
Or I tried to, and then my mother probably didn't let me.
We got a job to do.
Oh, where's my rocket? Where's my rocket? Take that. There's my rocket. It's good.
Our intel's still worth a damn, then Bard's in the STARS office. Let's find him and take him into custody. Custody? I thought this was a rescue.
Panda errors are very common things around here.
Carlos,
Very common things around here.
I've located the STARS office.
Come on. Oh, wait. We have to look, don't we?
Carlos. get
Yeah,
your ass
yeah.
Remember,
I'm
Bard
getting in my
knows
head of
our
myself.
secrets. He knows we'll try to keep him under
What
our
happened with Bamboo Stick just suddenly
This is
vanishing?
rescue mission.
You know what?
Find and detain.
You know what? It was stressful putting all
You stay here and find out what's going
of
on here.
my stuff for stream back together. Okay? I know we did this the other day,
Be careful. Yeah. You too, man.
but let's see if that actually works and sticks for tomorrow, Sarah. Let's see if that actually works and sticks for tomorrow. Because it worked for Chesney, it worked for Rax. I know I tried to give yours to you the other day, but we'll see if it sticks for tomorrow. But I got hungry while putting everything back, okay? I needed a snack. Where's your 9,000? I ate yours, okay? I took yours as collateral. Get away from me!
T, you copy? There's something real nasty in here. I don't know.
It'd be better if I just left. Who this? Who dis? Don't forget the kappa. There.
What it is. Something nasty. All right. I'll take a look.
You can't forget the kappa though, Lovelord. You can't forget the kappa. Don't forget the kappas, guys. You just noticed a sleeping panda in the corner. I feel like she's bigger right now. I feel like I need to shrink her.
Star's office is up ahead. Copy that.
Like, I don't know what it is about this scene right now, but something doesn't look right. And I can't quite place what it is. Yeah, something feels off, but maybe it's all in my head and I'll just get used to it. Can you stop? I feel like they could have done this section better too, like it's kind of cool in a way. And like I nerded out at this point when we did first playthrough that you got to like go back to RPD, and I thought it was really cool to like see RPD like don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Why am I always dead? Why am I always dead in this game? Where am I? Okay, we got the... Did I get the key? I thought it was really cool in this game to, like, get to go to the RPD, and, like, I thought it was cool how they tied it into RE2 Remake, and, like, how things you do in this game, like, you see the differences and, like, the changes and things that it affects in 2 Remake. I thought that was done well. I still question the idea of the fact that it was Carlos that comes to the RPD and not Jill. That's what I thought. I thought it would have been cool having Jill come to the RPD, and she could have had, because the remake's going to be more serious, of course. I feel like it could have been cool, like, having Jill come and, like, go to the STARS office, and it could have been, like, I don't know, one of her first times in the STARS offices since, the Arclay incident and all of that, and I'm like, God, we missed content by not letting Jill go to the STARS office. That could have been a really cool cutscene. Yeah, with these voice actors and these costume models, this could have been such a good game. Like, ugh, so sad. So sad thinking about what could have been for this.
One at a time, take a number. This is
Could have been so good.
This'll take some time. Look around, see if you can find anything.
I don't think we need anything in here. I mean, just the choices that, like, OG3 gives you would have been amazing in this. Because, like, remakes never, like, really let us add choices. They tried to give us, like, a fake choice in 7, where you can choose like Mia or Zoe to save, right? To where like one would think, since that game was 2017 and this was 2020, one could have thought that like, oh, that was like testing like choices and alternate endings for when you get RE3. No. No. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. And then, like, I still think that they could have done cool choices in Village. I've talked about this with people before. I think it would have been cool if Ethan would have got the choice to team up with Heisenberg when you get to the factory. We talk about this often when we play Village, but I think that would have been a cool, like, little alternate ending type deal, you know? Like, of course Heisenberg's gonna turn on him in the end because he's Heisenberg. But it would have been like a fun, like, alternate scenario type deal.
Hey.
He's fine. But yeah, because like all Heisenberg really wanted to do was kill Miranda. I firmly don't believe that Heisenberg really had any fucking interest in Rose or Ethan like Miranda did.
I'm gonna kill you.
Can't believe that worked. I can't believe that actually worked.
Come on, you're gonna crap out on me now?
But yeah, I don't believe that Heisenberg really had any interest in Rose. Obviously wasn't trying to bring his long-lost daughter back or anything like Miranda was. I think it could have been cool. This game also needed a Carlos DLC for this part right here. What the hell took Carlos a day and a half to get to Jill? Why don't we get to play as Carlos getting to Jill? It could have been. It could have been. I don't got time for this. I got places to be, game. I already don't remember where the fuck I'm going as is. I think this is right. Okay. Okay, this is right. This is right. But yeah, it would have been cool. Things that could have been. He's doing his own thing.
Huh?
Time to do something. With a crow.
So that guy drops dead. I can't believe the muscle memory is kicking into this game, guys. I can't believe the muscle memory is kicking into for this game. And then we jump down here. But yeah, what could have been? I still love Village, though. Village is one of my favorites. And I think Village is... I think what really, like, hyped Village up for me and, like, makes it last... Because, like, when I play it, like, I'm complaining, right? When I play Village, and you guys will see it on Wednesday, I like Ethan in Village. I like the castle section. But, like, once we leave the castle, like, I get a little bit... on the thing. But, like, I think what really gets me is Ethan being a parent. And, like, Ethan's a good dad. Like, the whole game is literally about the fact that Ethan will do anything for Rose. And, like, as a parent, like, I love that about it. But you know what? After we did, one remake last week, every time I play one remake, I forget how much I love it. Every single time I play one remake, I forget how good of a game it is. to where on some days, ask me at the right time, one remake could be my number 3 over Village some days. But I do think that Village is still an improvement for Ethan. Ethan was like a nothing in 7 because Capcom wanted Ethan to be the everyman. You're Ethan, I'm Ethan, anybody's Ethan. And in that, they gave him literally no personality. And that kind of backfired on them. Because people want the characters that they play in video games to have personalities. And nobody could actually identify with Ethan, even though Ethan was made for everybody to identify with him. Funny how that works out. How are you alive? Yeah, funny how that works out. How Capcom tried to, like, have this brilliant idea to where everybody would love Ethan. And, yeah, just no one cared about him. So now we can go back downstairs. And I think this is quicker for getting back downstairs. I'm literally letting muscle memory take the wheel, guys. I don't really know what I'm doing right now. I'm just doing stuff. And it seems to be working. I'm goddamn Nathaniel Bard. Let's hear it.
All I wanted to know was what the documents were doing in your office in the first place.
Who do you think you're talking to? I'm goddamn Nathaniel Bard. I'm the best
He's
pilot
goddamn
you
Nathaniel
ever-
Bard. This way. And Nathaniel Bard is no more.
Tyrell, Bard. Is it here?
It is here.
All right, Joe.
I'm actually slightly nervous. I don't know if that's the right word. About Nest, because I literally don't remember the order of things to do in Nest.
Have you seen this town? It'll be a fucking miracle.
Alright, time to go do the biggest waste of time segment ever. There's the fucking door. That's a Jill door. Here we go.
You're gonna be okay, Jill.
Let's do the hospital siege.
Better grab some gear.
No clue what possessed Capcom on this section.
Okay. Now the fun shit begins.
I love how enthusiastic Carlos is in it, though. Like, as just his voice actor in general, like, Jeff Shine did amazing on this. Just the part's stupid. This segment is literally just, oh, we gave Carlos a bunch of fucking ammo that he didn't need over his 2 little segments in the game. So since we gave you too much ammo, here, use whatever's left. That's all this is. This didn't need to happen. This doesn't need to be here. I forget, because it's been like since May of last year when we played OG3. I know Carlos goes into the hospital in OG3. Because I remember like taking an elevator and like praying it wasn't hunters in the basement and whatnot. But does he have to like defend Jill at all? Hi, JB. I do remember it being very tense. Like, I remember, like, going upstairs for something, doing a puzzle, then going back downstairs. And, like, we leave Jill in, like, the clock tower, the little chapel area of the clock tower, instead of in the hospital. I don't think Jill is ever actually in the hospital. But, like, I don't remember if there's, like, a protect Jill section or not. Like I said, it's been since May. I'm doing good, I'm doing good. Weekend was busy. I upgraded my computer last week, JB. And I spent my weekend putting stream back together. Yeah, she stays in the chapel. She never leaves the chapel. Because Carlos has to run back to the, clock tower, I believe. To, like, give Jill the vaccine. But I don't remember, like, any, like, protect Jill siege type area. Like, why did we need this? Out of everything, why did we need this? Why can we get this when we can't get a clock tower? And it takes so long. Like, you have to wait for these. You can see they're slowly moving, but these shutters have to close for this section to be over. To, like, to get the prompt to use the C4. And it just takes so fucking long. Thank you for the biddies. That is huge. I kind of like it, though. I appreciate that. So yeah, there's just, it's, ugh. I don't know any person in the RE community that finds this part enjoyable. And if any of you, like, ever find anybody that finds this part enjoyable, introduce me to them, please. And that person cannot be shonen. Nice car, Ethan. I'm Rebecca. I heard it that time. I can't even mimic that, and I'm not even gonna try. We're just gonna let Queso have that one. Hi. Come on. I don't even know. The impressions, I guess, that Queso can do are just epic. It's not like, I know he's a giant RE fan, but I really, really, really hope that Queso streams RE9. Like, it's not his normal content, even though he is a huge fan of it. Like, I want to see... Because, like, I like watching people do first playthroughs of the RE games, right? It's kind of something that I just, in general, enjoy. I like watching, like, old Bach videos, Maxi Lopes videos, whatnot. Sherry's gonna be a really good first playthrough of RE9. It's not Queso's normal niche, though. He does horror, yes, but he likes to do, like, really short indie horror games on his stream to, like, keep people's attention and whatnot. But, like, just because he is a huge RE fan, I hope he does RE9. Even just a little bit of it. But I don't think he will, because I think for how he does his streams, I think it would take him too long. And I don't think he does long games because long games, like, lowers viewer retention. And, yeah, he just doesn't do stuff like that.
Oh, this must be the way underground.
No, it's not. And, like, I'm sure he's played 5 before in his own time because he's fucking obsessed with Chris. But, I don't know. I would love just to see Queso collab with an RE streamer on 5. I think it would be a goated stream. But I don't think his community would go for it. Yeah, that's kind of like, yeah. Well, Queso will still stream and he'll still do, like, several hour streams. But, like, it's short games that, like, chat doesn't have to keep coming back to and wonder where he is in the game. Homegirl, that's making me watch Queso. We watch so much fucking Queso. We watch so much fucking Queso. Queso's got, like, and it's because of just, like, the amount of content that he has. Like, we'll put Queso, like, his YouTube channel on before we go to bed and whatnot, and just, like, fall asleep with Queso on, and then I'll wake up randomly in the middle of the night to Queso fucking screaming.
You think this is over?
He's a good content creator. And I say that, and, like, I don't think he's as gimmicky as, like, other big streamers, like, Kai Cenat and whatnot. Because, like, we all know Kai Cenat had his, like, giant begathon in September and whatnot. I've never seen Queso do anything like that. As far as big streamers go, like, I think Queso's pretty genuine. I would love to, but I really don't see a Queso. I really don't see Queso playing RE. As much as I would love to see it. I don't think he will. But I would love for him to. I think it'd be great content. But, like, I just want to watch somebody. And I show Speed, like, played RE7 and put it on his YouTube. And it was, like, one of the funniest first playthroughs of RE7 that I've ever seen. Because Speed was legit fucking terrified. And, like, sitting there screaming when, like, Jack Baker and Marguerite and all of them, like, came out and, like, for their scripted events and whatnot. And it was just so fucking hilarious. It's fun, like, even though I'm, like, a big RE fan, and I like watching, like, Bach, Evil Cherryberry, Maxi Lobes. I like watching all these guys that also love the franchise do their first playthroughs of everything. And it's fun to watch casuals do it, because when Bach does it, like, he's seriously, like, in the game, trying to enjoy the game, trying to analyze the game, trying to figure shit out. And then, like, when Speed does it, he's just there to fucking have fun. And he's there to be scared. If anything, put on Speed's first playthrough of RE7. Literally one of the funniest videos I've ever seen. One of the funniest videos I've ever seen. Yeah, I just like watching casuals do it because, like, they don't know things. They don't have all the lore memorized like the rest of us. It's fun watching the genuine first impressions. I think it's this way. Yeah. Yeah, when Silent Hill F came out, I couldn't wait for Candy to get in and do it. Because, like, for me, like, I hear Silent Hill, I think Candy, I think Maxi Lobes. Bach with Soup also loves Silent Hill, but, like, I go to Candy or Maxi before I go to Bach for Silent Hill. Let's go this way, then this way. Yeah. I can't wait for Silent Hill 1 to see Candy react to Silent Hill 1 Remake. Oh my god. RE2R yet is absolutely hilarious. I hope you enjoyed it. RE2R yet is an amazing game. Yeah, we'll finish this like maybe 15 minutes earlier than I want to end stream, but it'll be a good night. It'll be too late to officially start for a remake tonight.
This way.
You got to the cave. I like watching those games, but I like never get them because that and like Peak, they all give me like the vibe of like Lethal Company. It's gonna be hot and popular for 2 weeks, and then no one's ever gonna touch it again.
Need to stop?
Stop and do
And like I just can't keep buying like all these small games for people to obsess about for a week and then be done with. Like I can't. So I've kind of just like stopped doing it. I got Lethal Company and then I didn't personally like it. I skipped on Repo. I skipped on Peak. I've so far skipped on RE2R yet. Like, I just can't. In 2025, like, Flavor of the Week games became really fucking hype. Like, literally every week there was, like, a new, like, little 4-player game that everybody obsessed over. And I just couldn't keep up, so I gave up. Yeah, that's essentially what it is, Bozon. I just can't.
Successfully generated.
What have we here?
Yeah, that's all it is. That's all it is. Like, I know people have fun with them, and like, if you're having fun with a game, more fucking power to you. Enjoy it. I just can't keep up. Yeah, that's exactly it. By the time you get the game, and like as adults, by the time we sync up with our friends to play it, it's not hot anymore. It's old.
Override complete.
And then they hear it's old and they want to play it once and then never touch it again. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. Okay, Among Us, I got a lot of value out of Among Us. Among Us, obviously, got really big during the pandemic. My IRL friends and I, we put a fuck ton of hours into Among Us. A fuck ton of hours into Among Us. Super Prestige, yay! GG Super! How far behind's Nate?
I might be able to use this to synthesize the
Now what's Super gonna do? Is he taking a break? Is he starting over? I need the tea. Among Us is still fun with the right people. Among Us has, like, changed a lot since pandemic times, though. And then, like, there was an Among Us knockoff game. I think it was literally called Duck Duck Goose. That got big for a little while. That, like, gave roles and stuff. Instead of just you're the imposter or not.
This must be what powers
So it tried to expand on, like, the basic idea of Among Us. I don't think it, like, I'll still see a couple friends play it. Like, they'll get a group together or something, but, like, you never hear about it anymore. 18 more tasks, 5 more Kappa items. You'll get there. So how long's Cooper taking a break for, as you said? Or is he gonna, like, take a couple days off and then miss it? I don't think that man's really gonna take a giant-ass break. I think y'all are just too addicted to the Tarkov grind and none of y'all are ever gonna get out.
Out of the way!
Yeah, out of the way! Come on, where's the thingy? I ran past it. Here it is. I think it's just so hard, like... I feel like all these, like, rotating, like, Game of the Week things are literally just for younger people, if I'm being completely honest. Like, I know a lot of us in here, like... We're, like, you know, a lot of us, like, you know, have 9-to-5 jobs, and, like, we're all, like, late 20s to, like, early to mid-30s and whatnot. Some of us creeping up to 40 maybe, but like we all have jobs, and I feel like us like finding time to play games with our friends, it doesn't always happen that easy. But that's also one thing I really love about this community is we're all kind of like around the same age, all like-minded and whatnot, and I'm really like happy that we've been able to grow a community of very similar people. Plus time zones, yes. We all love each other, but we all in different time zones. Don't you fucking dare. Where am I going? I go back upstairs. I go back upstairs. Time zones fucking suck.
To begin vaccine synthesis,
Did I combine my vaccine?
materials in the chamber.
I really don't know if I did. I did. Okay, I think it's mid, low, high. High, mid, low. High, low, mid. Low, high, mid. I know it's not like actually in order what you think it'd be. Yes, hopefully we can all find the time to play games again. Where are my notes? Where are my RE notes? Where's my RE notes? Not that folder. There's my one note. Silent Hill, RE. Did I? Mid, high, low. Okay. I tried every fucking combination except the right one. I tried everything I could think of except for the right thing. Go figure. I know for mine, like, my personal schedule, like, it's hard because, like, Rax and I, obviously, those of you who don't know this, Rax and I sit next to each other. So, like, we try to balance, like, both of us stream. Both of us try to have time to play games and whatnot. All while both having our mics next to each other. And we play very different games. So it's hard. It is hard. It's like we try to coordinate with our friends, and then it's like, wait, hold up. We also have to coordinate with each other on who's got plans with what friends at what times and all that stuff. We manage sometimes, though. We get shit done. Yeah, I hate how you, like, have to, like, stop and then, like, wait and click it again. Like, I'm shooting this thing as fast as it'll go, and it still feels slow. I think he's dead. Final Nemi time!
I have to get that vaccine back.
But yeah, there's just everybody's, like, different time zones and whatnot, like... Because I mostly have time for, like, games and whatnot after I'm done with streams and all. And then after I'm done with streams, it's like, I'm gonna use Sarah as an example because she's here. It's 10:30 p.m. for Sarah when I'm done with streams. And like, you know, Brent's got work. I do think this fight's kind of cool though compared to the OG.
Felt that, did you? How about some more?
Like OG, you know, you're running around a little room and you got like all these things you have to push in, very similar to this, while fighting Nemi. I think that this, like, they did a decent job with this fight. Yeah, exactly. That's when Rack streams.
Go ahead. I'm gonna put you right back on your.
And sometimes, like on Thursday, Friday, since I'm not streaming, like I'll go in Discord for a little bit, like in between, like, you know, 5 and 8 o'clock after Rax gets off work, before he actually streams. How are you not back down yet? For fuck's sake. Thank you. But yeah. It all depends. I need to. You know what I haven't done yet? I haven't put Epic back on my computer yet. Yeah, like what we did last week for the showcase. Like a little bit earlier than I'd like to be because it was 4 o'clock, but... minus the fact that it was 4 o'clock for me, the showcase was like actually at a reasonable time for when I can do stuff. Almost.
Come on. Next time, take the fucking hit.
I do like that line though. Bye-bye, Nemi. There's some things this game did right, and I will, like, praise this game when we find those times where they did something good.
Good riddance.
Because I don't like... Let's party. I don't like just sitting here shitting on a game all the time. But... I feel like the times where I get to praise this game are very few and far between. I'm Rebecca. Hi, I'm Rebecca. I need to see if I can make it any louder. The problem is, like, when the game's, like, good and quiet, I can hear it just fine. It's just games are all so much louder. Game's always so much louder. I think I've got her just about as loud as she can be, though. I'll look at it. Thought I was gonna miss there because of the controller. That's it. That's RE3, guys. Oh, we'll watch this. Just because this is relevant to RE9, we'll watch this. Because 3 Remake is now canon, leading up to RE9.
It's finally over.
So long, RC. I felt empty and cold as the heat from the blast washed over us.
Alright, that's all I got. That's all I got to strength for on that one. We did it, guys. 2 more games down with a controller. All I gotta say is, even though we used the rocket launcher, my hands still hurt. My hands hurt. My thumbs hurt from pushing the joystick. Even though we used the rocket, I think the mission of it all, the point of everything, I think it still sticks. I think it still sticks. An hour and 9 minutes, guys. Guys, I did it with 15 minutes to spare. I did. But did I really? Because I think I started a few minutes before 6:30. Also, proof of exactly how long I've put into this game. The game outs you every time you play it. I did a rocket run, Hush, because I missed like 2 days of stream last week. And we're behind in the marathon. So I figured if any game was going to be a good rocket run, this was going to be the game to make it a rocket night. How you doing, Hush? But yeah, tonight I will download mods for 4 Remake. K-Mac! With the 61 months. How we doing, K-Mac? That sounds so weird in TTS. Just let me know. Just let me tell you that. That sounds so weird in TTS. But yeah, we'll start 4 Remake. The words are hard. We will start 4 Remake tomorrow. I will go after stream and get as many of the mods that I remember that we have on. We gotta get all the panda mods back. We gotta get... I think we're gonna run Shirley, because Shirley is best. I gotta pick out a mod for Leon to wear. We'll get all the things back that I remember actually having. And as per usual, our mod arsenal will continue. Thank you for the GGs and the biddies. Our mod arsenal will continue to grow again as we use this PC more and more. But once again, guys, thank you all. Hi. Thank you all for being patient with me last week through the upgrade and through rebuilding all of our stuff. I think he's out enjoying his vacation. But Crow, I will get your sound put back in tonight. I'll see if I can turn Shirley up, or not Shirley. I'll see if I can turn Rebecca up at all. I don't think I can, but I'll see if I can. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight, Queso. I greatly appreciate that. But yeah, everything's slowly getting back to normal around here. I think we're just missing a couple sound commands, but we will gather those up as time goes on. Other than that, guys, new PC is sitting pretty. We're just waiting for the new graphics card to get here. We're just waiting. But just because I got a lot of downloading to do, and I got a pile of DMs stacking up on me right now, let's go see who is on and for how much longer they might be on for. Let's see what we can do for people. We can... You know what? Let's have you guys... Let's have you guys pick our raid, because I like it when we do that. I like when you guys pick our raid. It's more fun for me. I'm going to give you guys 3 options of games, and you all get to pick where we go, okay? I'm going to give you guys 3 options, and you pick a game. We have Dead Aim. We have RE7, or we have Revelations. Where we want to go, guys? Pick a game. Revelations, RE7, or Dead Aim? What are we in the mood for? Because I don't like choosing things, so I make you guys do it. Sarah wants to see Rev. Oh, I got a tie. I got a tie. Okay, okay. K-Mac broke the tie. All right, we'll go to Revelations. Cherry is currently doing raid mode. She's currently doing raid mode for Revelations 1 as part of her 100-game marathon that we unlocked in her chat. After that, on her splits, she's got a Leon B run for RE2OG. And I don't know if she's planning on doing it today or saving it for tomorrow. But after Leon B is a RE5 randomizer. So I don't know how long she's planning on being on. She's already been here for 7 hours. Cherry does nice long streams, though. We all know that. But yeah, raid mode is really fun for Rev 1. I enjoyed Rev 1 raid mode a lot more than raid mode for Rev 2. So let's go see if she's having fun. She just got out of RE6 Jake's campaign. So let's go see how our girl is recovering from... Nice car, Ethan. Let's... Do you like that one? Do you like that one? Did I do good? I think I did good. No, thank you all for hanging out once again. Thank you all for being so patient with me last week. Sorry it took so long to get everything back up and running, but we are good to go now. We're back in full force. We'll start RE4 tomorrow, get as far as we can, hopefully finish it on Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, we're going to do a nice long day stream to finish this damn controller marathon so we can pack it away and I don't have to stare at it anymore. So that's the plan. Everybody have a fantastic rest of your night. If you are in the States and are lucky enough to have tomorrow off like we do, enjoy your day off. I know we will be. If you got to work, I'm sorry. You'll be home soon. But yeah, everybody have a fantastic rest of your night. I'm going to go ahead and end the YouTube stream here before I forget. Bye, YouTube. Bye, YouTube. But yeah, Cherry's awesome, guys. She plays a lot of Resident Evil. She's in the middle of a 100-game marathon.